everyone! Today, we're tackling a subject that's close to all of us, weird family members. You know what I'm talking about. Every family has that one person who takes weird to a whole new level. And if you're thinking, no, not my family, then it might actually be you. Let's break it down. Families are like a collection of the strangest characters you'll ever meet, and each one of them deserves their own TV show. Let's start with the classic, the conspiracy uncle. You know this guy. He's the one who's convinced every government in the world is hiding aliens, he won't drink tap water, and his phone has 3 VPNs running because they're watching, man. And you're sitting there thinking, Uncle Bob, the only thing watching you is your cat, and even he looks suspicious. Next up, we've got the health guru aunt. She's the one who tries to convince you that a spoonful of apple cider vinegar can cure everything from headaches to heartbreak. Every family dinner, she's eyeing your plate like it's poison. Did you know that gluten clogs your aura? And you're like, no, but I do know that this gluten is clogging my happiness, so please, let me enjoy my breadsticks. Meanwhile, she's got you trying kale smoothies that taste like freshly mowed lawn. And somehow, she's convinced it'll detox your soul. I don't know, Aunt Linda, but my soul tastes a lot better with chocolate cake. Ah, the food hoarder. This is the person who shows up at every family event with Tupperware, not to bring food, but to take it. They're casually eyeing the buffet, mentally dividing it up like they're drafting a sports team. You'll see them slyly sliding extra slices of pie into a container with a look that says, "What? I'm just taking care of leftovers." And if you dare touch their stash, they'll look at you like, "Are you really gonna take food out of my children's mouths?" Meanwhile, their children are their houseplants. And yes, they're hoarding lasagna for the ficus. Oh, and who could forget the wannabe comedian cousin? This guy's got jokes. And not just any jokes, he's got dad jokes, even if he's not a dad. Every family gathering, he's cracking up at his own puns, saying things like, "I'd tell you a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy." And you're just standing there, wondering if it's legal to throw a bread roll at him. And when nobody laughs, he just doubles down, saying, tough crowd, tough crowd." Like, no, Kevin, we're not a tough crowd, we're just trying to enjoy Thanksgiving without groaning every 2 minutes. Next up, the legend herself. Oversharer Grandma. This is the woman who thinks family time is spill all your secrets time. 1 minute, you're eating mashed potatoes, and the next, Grandma's telling you about her bunions, her friend's weird neighbor, and that one time she accidentally drove her car into the grocery store. And you're just sitting there thinking, thanks, Grandma. I really needed that mental image with my green bean casserole. Then, of course, we have the undercover detective mom. This is the woman who could single-handedly solve any crime if the suspects were her own kids. She notices everything. Like, you come home 5 minutes late, and she's already looking at you like Sherlock Holmes with a hint of disappointment. So, who were you with? Where were you? And why are you wearing that shirt? And you're like, Mom, it's just a shirt. But she's looking at it like it's a full confession of your worst deeds. This woman could solve world mysteries if she wasn't so busy inspecting your sock drawer. And finally, the one we all know too well, the competitive sibling. No matter what you've done, they've done it better. You got a promotion? They invented a new way to breathe. You ran a mile? They ran a marathon. You bring a salad to the family cookout? They bring a 5-course meal with matching napkins and their own cookware. And you're like, hey, I'm just trying to exist here. But to them, life is one big game of who can outshine who. They're not even here to celebrate, they're here to conquer. So yeah, family gatherings, it's like the world's weirdest reality show where everyone's got a role. And no matter how much they drive you nuts, they're your people. So, next time your family's driving you crazy, just remember, somewhere out there, another family is even weirder. And that is a comforting thought. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a mystery lasagna to go guard from my Tupperware hoarding uncle.